In this video, I will answer the question that Jordan Peterson refuses to answer, and that's whether he believes in God or not. And the answer is, wait for it, no, he doesn't believe in God. He's certainly attracted to the religious experience because we evolved to be religious, and we all have that side of us that is a little bit more or less attracted to it. But I would say that his rational scientific worldview is stronger than his religious sense, and it overpowers the religious aspect of his personality. But because after the first Joe Rogan experience, he was praised by Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan said it was his favorite podcast up until that point. Jordan Peterson sort of found his niche, and that was speaking about religions and stuff like that. And then as he became famous, as he blew up, he got more and more interest for basically dim-witted leftover Christians who in the scientific age have felt a little bit ashamed of being so backwards to still believe in the Catholic canon, or whatever you want to call it, and they found comfort in an intellectual like Jordan Peterson talking about being somewhat influenced by Catholic or Christian nonsense. So Jordan Peterson saw that he was getting all this attention because of his Christian rhetoric, and that was getting him eyeballs. So he went with it. So he started advocating for basically going back, and had his debates with Sam Harris, which he lost. He was pretty pathetic in those debates, and I also think that's why he went crazy, because his rational side couldn't accept the fact that he was faking to be religious and Catholic and all for profit, because he was getting attention. He wrote another book. He wrote a book, and it was basically self-help / religious propaganda, and he was making money through it. Then he had those ridiculous lectures on Christianity. You can look in the comments on YouTube that he basically got all of them wrong. He interpreted all of them in a way that would coincide with the lessons he learned from doing psychiatric work or whatever he did. But and then he says he tried to figure out what his interpretation could be and whatever, but it basically got him wrong. All the texts, the Bible texts that he interpreted originally meant something else, not what he described them to be. So I think that's why he went crazy, because he knows deep down inside that he's a fraud and a liar for trying to profit out of a worldview that has no bearing, no place in the 21st century, in the age of science and technology. So there's a cognitive dissonance inside his head. And that's why he became a the weeping clown, the sad clown, who he would tear up, he would basically cry. It was so pathetic and lame. And that was mostly when he was reminded of getting emails from religious people who said that he helped them. And so basically, like I said in the beginning, it's just religious people who wrote to him, because there was finally someone who would basically defend their Catholic nonsense, because like I said, they feel ashamed for still believing in that crap in the age of science and technology, when more and more people are waking up and realizing that those stories are just not true, and they're anti-human crap. It just tries to strip human nature of all the aspects, the complexity that it encompasses, and it's basically anti-life. Like I said, it has no place in this century. But once he came back and got sort of healthy again, because he seems a little off, he went back. It's almost like his rehabilitation was the religious side sort of getting ahead and accepting that that's what he's doing. He's peddling Christianity because it gets eyeballs, it sells books, and he gains money from it, even though he still doesn't believe it. So he sort of came to terms with that, and accepted that that's the way he's gonna be making money from now on, because it's easier than going back to a university or whatever. So yeah, that's that. So the answer to the question is no, he doesn't believe in God, but he peddles the Christian propaganda because he wants to profit out of dumb people who still believe in that stupid crap.